what's up guys, welcome back to the channel. So you may think this is an airport update, but it's not. I will be doing a different video and that will be showcasing my new airport, which if you don't know already is based off of Tenerife South. It isn't a proper one-to-one replica. There is some bits that I've like changed up just to make it suit the space I have. But yeah, I do hope you enjoy, and let's just get started, and I'll talk you through how I made it and all this different stuff about it. So as you guys would probably know from my more previous videos, this used to be a completely different airport. It used to be an international airport, and so how I removed it. So I thought of Tenerife South, so I was going to redo the airport anyways, but I wasn't really sure on which airport to redo it as. So I decided to do Tenerife South because I know it's a smaller airport, which means I can add more detail to it. So it will look better than all of my previous airports, which so far I think it does. It's not fully complete yet. I still need to add the grass over here. But yeah, so what I did is I painted the whole base grey like a couple times just so the previous airport didn't show. And then after I painted it grey and it all dried, I went onto Flight Radar and Google Maps just to see how Tenerife, what Tenerife looked like, and all the different paints and all the different stuff I would need, all the different stuff I needed to do to it. So that includes different colours for the runway and the taxiways. So then I found one bit of Tenerife that I can do, because I can't do the whole thing because it's just not the board or the table isn't long enough. So I decided I'll do the section that has the beginning of runway 07, and I'll do a bit long just past the touchdown zones. So I went on to Google Maps and Flight Radar, and I looked at all the different details that they have, including this grey thing that goes along the outside, which I don't know why it's there, but that's what they have. So I had to do stuff like that. So I had different types of paint. So the light grey paint, I used this. I got these all from B&Q. Is Delaware Matte Garden Colours. I got a big tub of it because I used it quite a lot. And now if I find my dark grey paints, yep. Oh, and for the dark grey areas, I used this. I got two of these paint tester pots. I didn't use the kitchen one because it was too greenish. Which ones did I use? Hold on, let me find them. Yes, I used this one, the tough and durable ones. They are Princeton paint for the dark grey. And so I just I think it took two of these little tester pots to do all the grey. So once I did that, I started working on the main apron, which included doing the tiles and the different gate markings. So these gates are what you would see at Tenerife at around this area. The gate markings are the correct ones. E70 down to E67. That is all I could fit. The taxiway entrance here is all correct. But it's just the main gates here, which are slightly different to the ones on actual Tenerife. So at actual Tenerife South, there's general aviation gates there, but because I just feel like it would be better if I had regular gates there, I decided to do that. And over here, the roads and this ATC tower bit isn't all part of Tenerife South. These are extra bits I added on. So once I made the rough layout, I decided to use Posca pen to paint over it, which I think did a really good job. Used the black thin Posca pen for the outline of the taxiways. I didn't do the best job, as you can see. There is a gap in between the yellow and black, but for most of them there is barely any gap. And then once I finished this area, I started to work on the taxiway. So I did the main taxiway first. I did just a straight line basically. Then I started doing the holding points over here, which weren't that difficult, but doing this grey and using the yellow pen to go around it was slightly difficult. So then at actual Tenerife, there is three entry points. There's this one here, this one, and then there's also B2 over here. So this is B1 and that's B0. There would be a third one, which is B2, but because I have this one over here, I didn't think I needed 3, so I just decided not to put that there. So I have B1 and B0. And then I did the like the threshold. If I move the plane out of the way, I did the threshold there with these like lines outside the taxiway. And then I started working on the runway. I looked at how Tenerife was, like the runway markings. So there is more than 6 white like stripes on the runway, but I decided just to do 6 because it just looks nice. The runway 07, which is the runway it is. And then if I move that out of the way, we have the touchdown point and some more of that. I used a black Posca pen. I just like started scribbling lines, tried to make it sort of neat, but yeah, that is for the touchdown marks. So once I've done that, I then started to do these things around the grass. So that is like the most recent thing I've done to the airport, just because I've seen it at Tenerife, so I decided to do it now, because I haven't done it when I was doing the taxiway lines. Just didn't think I needed them, but I feel like it looks better with them. And then also started making these like different signs, which no entry, max span 52 meters, and then like the delta one, and then like the different holding points there. And then if I move the EasyJet out of the way, we have another holding point over here, and then we have the delta one taxiway, which is, or the delta one entry point, of which that is. So then that's the main airport pretty much out of the way, and now I shall go on to the modelling grass. And so for the modelling grass, I got a big roll of desert, a desert scenery mat. It looks something like this. It is quite a big mat, and it has like these little rocks pre-built into them, so which I think was a really good idea to buy for Tenerife, because it is like sort of like a deserty area. And then for these little grass tufts, I got these off Amazon. I have no clue how many are in there, but yeah, I got these little grass tufts. If I can quickly get them open. Yeah, so that is what one looks like, just little grass bushes essentially. So then I just got a few of those and just scattered them around. Just scattered them around different sections of the grass. But that's pretty much it for the overview of the new Tenerife South Airport. Please comment down below if you do like the airport and think I did a somewhat of a good job. As I said before, still not finished, just need to get the grass on this section, but once the grass is there, I feel like it would look a lot nicer and it would then be completely finished. So do let me know your thoughts on the airport. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.